different. Can you tell? I got a new shirt. Actually, I've got a clean shirt. Well, the other ones are clean too, but I figured a little bit of color today would be a good touch. So, I just got done watching this movie. It's called Shaking the Tree. Yeah. It's got Courtney Cox, Ari Gross, Gail Hansen, Doug Sarvant. I'm butchering names here, and Stephen Wild. So this has been on my shelf for a little while. I think I picked this up at the thrift store that I used to right down the road that went out of business. Okay, so not a comedy. This is straight drama. And not normally my cup of tea here. It's not something, I shouldn't say not my cup of tea. Not something I would normally watch. Let's put it that way. It was very... I don't know how to... Before I get into that, this was done in 1992, and it's basically about these like four friends. They went to high school together, and then they get out of high school and they get jobs and they get a life, right? And they're in their mid to late 20s, like 28, 27, somewhere in there. And they're all in different places in their thought process in the world. Some of them have grown up. Some of them have figured out what they want to do with their lives. And one of them in particular is lost. And he just doesn't want to get a job. He didn't want to get a job. He doesn't know what to do with himself. And gets stuck in gambling and has some issues and that kind of stuff. So Courtney Cox's character in here... she's pregnant. She's 9 months pregnant with this guy who's kind of a jock. He's a boxer kind of guy, and he he wants to be a big kid still. He acts like he's in high school, and he wants to sleep with all the girls that he comes in contact with. He's just come to find out, because she's pregnant, they've been married and stuff for a while, but he's scared. He's scared of the unknown, scared of being a dad, scared of being a dad like the dad he had, which wasn't a very good dad. He just doesn't know how to handle it. And so he's just a complete self-righteous douchebag, basically. And he's a teacher, kind of. You only see like 2 scenes where he's a teacher. And so there's some issues there. Then you've got the guy that he is a gambler and he takes risks, and he has a horrible relationship with his father as well. His father's rich and just kind of just a jerk. And then his grandfather kind of feels sorry for him and bails him out a couple of different times, and just a really great old man that just wants to see better for this kid, but doesn't know how to go about getting him down the right track. Then you have this one guy who is like he's trying to be a professional or whatever. He's trying to be like grown up, but he's also scared. He's about to get married to a girl that he's been dating for a while, and some things come across where he finds out that they're planning their wedding and stuff, but he finds out that she slept with one of his friends. And of course he has his judgments and immediately leaves her and holds a prejudice against one friend, not knowing whether or not that he did, but he assumed that he did because he's the most likely candidate. And so through that process, you end up he ends up discovering kind of what it is in life that he wants. We never finally get a conclusion at the end to find out if he ever goes back to her or not, which is kind of sad. I wish there would have been some sort of wrap up there. He was very hesitant on making a phone call, and I don't think he made the phone call. I don't think he called her, but whatever, it is what it is. This takes place during Christmas and then to New Year's. It ends New Year's Eve, and I'd have to say, so like I said, it's a drama. You really get a lot of character development, that kind of stuff for the first like third of the movie, and then it's kind of things start to kind of like play out in the second third, and then everything kind of comes together. It's just kind of like standard, kind of like way you would film a drama, basically. Good storyline. Like I said, I'm not really into this kind of film. It is, like I said, it is kind of slow, and I had moments where I felt like I was watching Murder, She Wrote. Like it was just kind of who did what when, and it just kind of like it just wasn't 100% my kind of movie. With that being said, overall it was good. It was basically like just to sum it all up, it was basically a coming of age film, but instead of teenagers, you're looking at mid to late 20s. And so it was all right. It was all right. I'm not going to say it was fantastic. I'm not going to say it was over the top or amazing. I probably will watch it again, but not for probably another 5-10 years down the road. I don't know. After my brain forgets what it's about, I'll be like, oh, Courtney Cox, I remember her. I should put that in and see what it was like. Yeah, and then I'll come back to the same conclusion. I do like the fact, though, that they play poker. Men have their conversations over poker. It's really good. There are some close to suicide. There's suicide conversation in this. There is a lot of conversation and acts of cheating on your spouse or your girlfriend. There's a lot. It's a very grown-up film, concept-wise, but yeah, there's a lot here. Anyways, so not my cup of tea, but I mean, if that's what you're into, then give it a check. So, all right, you guys, that's it for me. I am give you my little spiel here now. I am putting up a video every single day on this channel, and yeah, so if you're new, welcome. There has been a ton of new subscribers recently, and my channel is just soaring for subscribers. So I just want to say thank you for joining, and of course, welcome to this channel. If you have any comments, questions about anything, leave them in the comment section below. That's kind of my way to get a hold of people and have have connection with you guys. So in the comment section there, please feel free to use that as like a forum or a sounding board or whatever, and I read them all and I'll get back to you. Ring the bell, and of course, thumbs up never hurts. And yeah, so until next time, you guys, I hope you all have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day. Remember, live life just a little. Even just find your passion and follow it. And until next time, bye for now.